Adding color to your designs on the back is the fun part. There are many different techniques that you can use to color. You can see here I am using a shading technique where it is darker towards the bottom and lighter on the top where I thought the sun might be hitting my cactus. I drew a cactus because I love to garden and I love all kind of plants. Don't forget to color in your frame, and maybe you can add a little color in the background too. Here's a picture of my succulents. In the next frame, I drew a picture of one of my favorite animals. I love giraffes. Here I'm using a technique of outlining where I'm outlining the giraffe in one color and then adding a different color on the inside. Also coloring in my frame and my background. Over the summer, a giraffe licked our car. It was incredible. I had no idea giraffes were so big. It rained that day, and this giraffe must have been very thirsty. My favorite thing to drink is a salted caramel mocha frappuccino from Starbucks. I drew a picture of it here. You can see I'm also adding a little shadow on the bottom where the cup sits on the table. So yummy. Next, I drew a picture of a sunset. I love watching sunsets. You can see here I'm blending colors together and coloring them on top of one another. I'm also using my pencil very lightly. When you want to use your pencil lightly, sometimes you hold it on the side. I'm also pressing harder in some areas and picking up my pencil to make it lighter in another. For the frame, I pressed really, really hard so it would be nice and rich color. Beautiful sunsets are my favorite. I especially love when the sky turns cotton candy color. These are my two dogs, AJ and Zoe. This time I outlined first and I colored lightly on the inside. I also decided to use all neutral colors for this picture. Browns, different shades of brown, some grays. And some black around the frame. Here comes AJ and Zoe to meet you. Here's a picture of my family. My husband and my two kids, Chase and Ella. Here I'm doing some outlining, and I'm coloring in the shirts very lightly on the inside. Also coloring in the background very lightly using the side of my pencil, and coloring in the frame. Here's a picture of us at the zoo. And lastly, one of my favorite things is to read books, especially those about art. I'm coloring in each of the books a different color of the rainbow. This time I decided to outline all of the books with the black color pencil to make them stand out. Coloring in the background and the frame. I love to read.